Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Priyanka and I help you unleash the power of law of attraction and create the life that you want. A lot of you have asked me this question actually, that when law of attraction says that what you give out to the universe or what the kind of feelings you give out is what you get back, then why is it that when you really like someone, when you do everything for them, you don't always get back that same thing in return from those people? And it's a very valid question, right? When we love someone, when we like someone, when we care for them, we expect the person to do the same for us in return. And that's perfectly okay to feel that way. But it always doesn't happen, right? There are a lot of times when we feel that people use our goodness, when we feel that we have been used by the others because we gave them so much of love, so much of attention, so much of care, and what they did was they did not realize our value. They either would have betrayed us, or they would have, not treated us in the right way. And then we are heartbroken, and then we stop believing in ourselves, and we feel that there is something wrong with us. Right? There's something wrong with us. That's the kind of feeling. That's the first thought that comes to our mind, that there must be something wrong with us because I did everything right or we did everything right, but still the person did not love us back, and which means that there is something wrong with us. But let me tell you something. Do not ever in life, and I cannot stress more on this word ever, do not ever in life determine your own worth based on what someone else is treating you. The only thing that you should determine your worth is by what you think and what you feel about yourself. So if you have been able to give unconditional love, the kind of good feeling, the kind of care, the kind of affection to someone, pat yourself on the back and say that you are capable of doing that. And that's a huge thing. Right? If you are capable of giving that kind of love to someone, give yourself credit for the fact that yes, you can love, which means that you are healing yourself. But what happens is, why people always do not get back the same kind of things that they give to someone and from whom we expect that back, right? Is because you are vibrating at a certain level. Right? So you have, say for instance, you have healed yourself from your past experiences. Now you have completely let go of the past and you are vibrating at a different level, right? You know what love is, you know what every affection is, and then you meet someone who is kind of trying to get over the past, who has had bad experiences in the past, and then they come and meet you and you both interact, you both connect, because there is a connection at the emotional level as well, right? Why? Because the other person is telling you, oh, I have had this experiences, that experiences, and you can relate to it because you would have had several similar experiences in the past, but you have healed from them. So you know basically how to handle those experiences. And that is what the emotional bond creates between both of you. And then you start treating that person in the right way because you know what is the right way to treat someone. Because you, again, I would stress on the word, you have healed yourself. So you know what is the right way. But understand, the other person always may not be at the same level with you. He is probably or she is probably still struggling with that past experiences. He or she has not healed themselves from those past experiences. So when they are receiving that love or that emotion or that connect or that support, that affection from you, they don't know what to do with it because they again have not healed. So you are giving your everything but to the wrong place, and they are not able to always reciprocate that same thing in the way that you would want them to. And that is where the conflict comes into the picture, because that is when you feel yourself being drained out, because you are giving your energies. What is love? What is care? What is affection? It is all energy, right? You are giving out your energy, but you are not getting back that same energy. So these people are absorbing your energy and it's making them feel good at that moment. But since they have not healed themselves, they are not able to give you that same energy back. So you feel drained out emotionally, physically, mentally, in every way. you feel drained out and you feel unfulfilled. And that is when you start doubting yourself, thinking that what am I doing wrong, or why am I not getting that same thing in return? Because you are investing, but you are just investing in the wrong person or the wrong place. It's not your job, guys, to fix anyone in the world. Trust me, I know it hurts a lot to see someone you love, you care, in pain, and there's nothing worse than that. But you cannot fix or stop the suffering of anyone else, and that's a hard truth of life. The only person who can fix himself is the person themselves. If something is broken within me, no matter how many kinds of amazing love and affection and amazing kind of people, maybe even the person who I actually want in my life comes and stands in front of me, I will still not be able to give that thing until unless I, fix myself from within. And nobody can fix me on my behalf. I have to do it for myself. It's like, say for instance, you have an empty glass and you're trying to pour water into it. But imagine if there's a hole in the glass or the glass is broken. The water is going to be spilled out. It will not be able to contain in that vessel. In order for the water to be contained in the vessel, the glass has to be first fixed. You would have to mend the cracks. You would either have to, do something about it so that it can hold the water. Right? So never ever determine your self-worth based on what another person is treating you like. What other person treats you is basically a reflection of who they themselves are at that point of time. Right? And I'm telling you this from my experience, because when there was something which was broken within me, there were a lot of people who came into my life who tried to give me that kind of love and affection, but I couldn't recognize it because I was not ready. I was not ready for giving them that kind of affection or attention that they were giving me, right? And similarly, when there were times in my life when I healed myself and I was ready, I kept meeting people who were not ready to ready for that kind of offering that I had to give them, because they were broken somewhere. And in doing so, and it took me actually a lot of time to realize that I was actually trying to fix people. I thought that, okay, if I give them the kind of love, affection and everything that they deserve, or that everyone should have, maybe they will start realizing my worth, or start realizing how amazing I am, and start falling in the same way for me that I did for them. But that is not how things work. Because as I said, they would take away all your energies, but you are not going to get away any energy from them. And that is when you feel used, you feel exhausted. That is when you feel lost in relationships, when you feel that you are not getting what you deserve. Right? And it's the truth. You are not getting what you deserve. Now, whose fault it is, right? If you ask me this question, whose fault it is nobody's fault. The person who you are dealing with is just not at the same vibrational level with you. But you, on the other hand, has the power over your own self to control what you are giving out and how much you are giving out. That's very important to realize, that when you need to withdraw yourself back, or when you need to withdraw yourself out of situation, the moment you feel that you are giving more than what you're getting in return, and the moment you feel exhausted emotionally or mentally or spiritually or physically, it's the first sign that you are giving more than you should be. And that's the very thing you should realize, that this is the time when I need to take a step back. I know it hurts. You want to keep trying. You feel that if I try a little more, if I can make somebody realize my worth, or they will see my worth. No, it's not going to happen. And I'll give you a little example. See, for instance, you walk into a watch store, okay, and there are all kinds of branded watches there. There is Titan, there is Rado, there is Rolex, and everything, right? Now, each of them has a different price, correct? If you're going to a Rado watch and you like a watch, you are ready to pay that lakhs and 20 lakh or 30 lakh of rupees for that Rado watch, because you know the worth and the value that it is going to bring. It's going to show you the same time as that of a Titan or a Rolex, but you know that it's a Rado brand, and you are willing to make that investment. But If, say for instance, a Titan or a Casio watch that you were looking into and somebody asks you the same amount of price for that watch, will you be able to, or will you be ready to make that investment? No. You would not pay a 20 lakh or a 30 lakh for a Titan or a Casio watch because you know it is not worth it. That's the same thing which happens when we invest in a relationship. So people always will not see you for your full potential because they are seeing a reflection of themselves and you are seeing a reflection of yourself in them. So both of you again are not at the same vibrational level, and that is why the difference comes in, and that is why all those emotional exertions comes in, and that is why we are left unfulfilled, because you are investing more than the other person is investing in you. You are giving them, say for instance, an entire burger while they are just giving you breadcrumbs. So it's very, very important that you stop trying to fix others. It's not your job. I know it might be difficult. I know you might feel hurt seeing the people you love, seeing the people you care for, being in pain, hurting in pain. But you have to understand that in case even if you give them your energies, give them the kind of love and support, it's not going to help them, because nobody can help anyone till the time they are ready to help themselves, right? And as I always keep saying it, you cannot change anyone else's circumstances unless they are willing to change their own circumstances. So stop trying to fix anyone. Be there for your friends, be there for your family members, be there if they are ready to come back to you at that same vibrational level, or if they need a shoulder to cry on, or if they need to just share. But don't give away everything you own, every bit of your energy in order to trying to fix someone, because that way it doesn't work. It doesn't ever work. In the meanwhile, what you will do is you will bring yourself down at a very low vibrational level. So it's like, you have healed, you have done everything, and you have vibrated to this level, and then you meet someone who is vibrating at this level, and you try giving them that love and love and love and love, and you're not getting anything back. So what is happening is you are getting yourself broken again in the same process, and gradually you are coming down in that phase, right? So with all the work that you had done, all the healing that you had done, it's all gone waste, because you have vibrated to that same level. Instead, stay at your vibrational level and see who are the people who matches up to your level of vibration. Who are the people who comes into your life and who is ready to invest the equal amount of love, of time, of affection, of care as you are willing to give them. Realize in your life that who are the people who is giving you equal, not less, not more. Relationship, partnership is all about equality. If you give 50%, you have to receive 50%, and that is what then balances out. But if you keep giving 60, 70, 80% and you're not getting that much amount of energy in return, you are going to drain your energies out. And that is the reason most of the time why most of us, or most of you, feel exhausted in love, and you feel unfulfilled, and you feel that life is not good. You don't get love in return because you're investing in the wrong place. So as I always say, the only thing which is in your control or which is in your power is yourself. So learn where to draw the boundaries for yourself. Learn where to draw the line for yourself. Learn where to stop giving more than what you are receiving back. Right? Guys, I hope you like this video. If you do like it, give it a thumbs up. Share it with all your friends, your family, with everyone who needs to hear this message today. And do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that every time I make a video, you get a notification. Have a great Monday, guys, and I'll see you all again soon with another video. Bye-bye.